Alex sat at the old desk, sifting through things he had inherited from his late grandfather. Among the yellowed papers and ancient books, one in particular caught his eye. It had a leather cover, cracked and worn, as though the book had existed for centuries. As Alex opened it, he noticed that several of the pages had been cut out, forming a hidden compartment. Inside was a small golden lamp. The lamp looked ancient, tarnished with age. Stories about genies and wishes flashed through Alex's mind. With a smirk, he decided to test the legend, and without hesitation, rubbed the lamp. At first, nothing happened. But moments later, the room was filled with a chilling wind, despite the windows being tightly shut. The curtains fluttered, the lights flickered, and suddenly, a thick, black smoke poured out of the lamp, enveloping everything around him. Within the smoke, a figure began to take shape, tall, with glowing eyes that burned with otherworldly intensity. "You have summoned me, mortal," the genie's voice rumbled, a mix of ancient power and menace. "Your wishes are my command. But remember, each wish comes at a price." Despite his initial fear, Alex felt a surge of excitement. Dreams of power and wealth had haunted him for years. "All right," he said, trying to sound confident. "My first wish, I want to be the most influential person in this city." The genie nodded, and everything around Alex darkened. The next moment, he found himself in a luxurious office overlooking the entire city. Documents confirming his absolute control over countless lives lay on the desk. Phones rang, and subordinates waited for his orders. Every word he spoke held weight, and the fate of thousands rested on his decisions. But over the next few days, Alex realized that power brought more problems than joy. People began to fear him, and his own mistakes became catastrophic for many. A quiet voice of doubt echoed in his mind more and more, and he decided to call on the genie again. "My second wish," Alex said as the genie appeared before him, "I want to be not just influential but unbelievably wealthy." As soon as the words left his mouth, treasure chests filled with gold coins appeared around him. Diamonds sparkled in the light, and his accounts suddenly held billions. But with every new piece of wealth, his greed grew. It was never enough. He always wanted more. Money became his obsession, and soon, it brought only anxiety and fear of losing it all. Alex knew this wasn't what he had wanted, but his lust for more clouded his judgment. In a fit of desperation, he summoned the genie once again. "I have one last wish," his voice trembled with impatience. "I want my wealth to never disappear. Let it be eternal." The genie's eyes gleamed with a wicked smile as he spoke. "As you wish." In that instant, Alex felt a sharp pain. His body began to stiffen, his skin turning to gold. He screamed, but no sound came out. His arms, legs, his entire body, everything transformed into cold, gleaming metal. Within seconds, a golden statue stood in front of the genie, shining in the dim light. "Now your wealth is truly eternal," the genie whispered. The lamp slipped from the statue's grasp, rolling onto the floor and stopping at the feet of Alex, now forever trapped in his final wish. Silence filled the room. The lamp lay waiting for the next person daring enough to rub it, unaware that behind each wish, a terrible price is hidden.